Good morning to all. I welcome you all to this didactic program, Thirukkuralodu Naam, attending in fact with a noble desire to reach the seat of grace in life by practicing the ethical values of Thiruvalluvvar.
Couplet number 753, chapter Way of Accumulating Wealth. One day, a Mercedes car was found parked at a highway in America. A woman was found working to fix a tire replacing the punctured one. A man who passed by came near the woman to help her. The woman asked the man how much she had to give for his help. The woman was ready to pay any kind of amount that the man demanded at that time. But the man who came to help the woman smiled at her and said that he was not a car mechanic and he was not doing that profession. He came to help and hence he did not need any amount for his help and that she could proceed safely from that place. The woman replied that he was doing a help to her in the midway of her traveling and she could not think about her state if he had not helped her. So he could demand without any hesitation for his help.
The man then asked her to do a help into the Navy. He gave his name as Brian Anderson and he said that if she met anyone in need, she could help the person met in the name of him. He smiled at the woman and went on his way. The woman proceeded for some distance and halted at a restaurant for food. A pregnant working woman came to her and gave a piece of towel to wipe her face. She inquired about food that she needed and she started taking care of her with types of food in her plate. The woman could understand the poor situation of the pregnant worker in the hotel from her face. As soon as she ate the food, she paid $100 and she thought about Brian Anderson at that time. The woman worker took the $100 and went to the cash counter. As soon as she could return, the woman left the hotel, leaving the balance amount with the woman worker. The woman worker took pity over the woman for leaving the balance amount with her and she looked down the table. She could find another $400 under a towel meant for wiping hands. A note was also found along the currencies. The note contained the words, "My dear, this is for you. At this moment, this may be of use. A person has helped me in a dire situation. In continuation of this, I extend this help to you. If you want to do something to me, then you should ensure that this bond of love continue and do not get it delinked. For this purpose, you should also do kind of help to such a person." The woman worker and her husband were under severe strain for expenses for delivery expected next month. When the woman worker returned home, she explained everything happened at the restaurant to her husband. She also asked the husband not to get worried thereafter and concluded by saying, "My dear Brian Anderson." He was none other than the famous skateboard player. Things are called as Nandha lamp. This lamp will go anywhere where we aim and pass over all obstacles.
Our saint Tamil poet Thiruvalluvvar explains about this in his Thirukkural as follows. பொருளென்னும் பொய்யா விளக்கம் இருளருக்கும் எண்ணியதெய்தச் சென்று. I recite. பொருளென்னும் பொய்யா விளக்கம் இருளருக்கும் எண்ணியதெய்தச் சென்று. Conduct of help adds beauty to wealth. Conduct of growth adds beauty to mankind. Thank you very much. Indeed, Nandri, Vanakkam.